Ooh. All right. Think. All right, here we go. Oh, this input stuff. We're just going to do this, but we have to bind this together. It's probably going to be here. Okay, so I'm just going to put this up here and protect it. And this will be a T object pointer, UAG input config. So this is something that we're doing. They so he wants me to do this from within the controller. I don't really want to do it within the controller. I want to do it within the within here. So let's see. There we go. Did I spell something wrong? There we go. To right, we can't have the, this needs to actually be, I think this just needs to be included. There we go. So it's this one here. How would this bind? So what he's suggesting is if we go like this, oh, welcome back, Bacon. There's this class. Oh, I didn't know about this and it's amazing. Pressed. Came back at a good time. I just started back up again. I've been streaming now for all of 9 minutes. I had to take a little. I took a little bit of a break shortly after you headed out, and kind of ate and watched some TV. Just decompressed a little because I got today, tomorrow, and Monday off. So I'm gonna try and get as far as I can on this. This is really cool. I actually really love this. Okay, we're gonna do a screen debug message. Debug. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I haven't tried coding, but it looks really still really irritable. However, I still would want to try coding. I suppose it could be. Um, uh, yeah, I suppose it could be. Actually, no, I don't want that to have const in it. All right, let's try running this and see if this works. This might work. It might not. Let's see if it even compiles. It might not compile. I also wouldn't. So like, it depends on like where you're at too, right? Like, so some of the errors that I'm running into are like versioning errors, right? So it's like the the stuff that the tutorial that I'm utilizing to kind of go over some of these concepts quickly, um, and show me a better way of potentially doing user input and stuff like that using the gameplay ability system, which is kind of a high level thing in Unreal, is using a different version of Unreal than I am. So sometimes I have to adapt things, and that's where we run into those like weirdness where it's like, oh yeah, this, you know. As far as like Unreal goes, especially if you just stick with blueprints, you're pretty good. And keep in mind, some people will say that blueprints isn't coding. Blueprints is absolutely programming. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Input config. Save, compile. Oh yeah, I gotta change this. Input. There we go. This works. So check this out. Check this out. This is important. Input held. There we go. It's fucking beautiful. The binding worked. The binding worked. Now I just have to. We'll go over how the rest of the binding works. I think that's going to be like granting based off of like a specific tag being on the character and stuff like that. So should be interesting. I gotta figure out what he did differently for his stuff there because I'm getting spammed and he's not. Oh, he has different keys. That makes sense. I'm guessing the key allows it to. Yeah, I'm not using the key. Am I? I'm using -1 as my key. Time display is 10. Actually, I kind of want to. No, I'll leave that. It's 10 for now. So, what are your plans for tonight, Bacon? Okay, first things first. Let's go to where we're binding the abilities here. So here we'll do that bind. We're gonna take the this bind here and move it into here. But we also need this part here. Hmm. I guess this isn't required anymore because we're not binding it this way anymore. Actually, I think it's just this. We don't need this. Either wait until my two friends wake up. They both fell asleep. One of them is exhausted from moving, and the other one fell asleep from raging at his game that I won. And watch a movie, or if they don't, watch this instead, even though I have no idea what most of the text means. It's still interesting. Stick around long enough and you'll eventually get there. Okay, so we're gonna be editing this one. Here I've got a bunch of stuff here that we're gonna get rid of essentially. we're not going to be using this anymore. So I'll leave this here for now because we're going to be working on this one and this one together. Add character. Good. It's add character ability. Give it. A second here. Oh, give me a sec. Okay, so if we're looping through these abilities, we've got the this is an AG ability. Sorry. Okay, so this will go in our ability system component here. We're gonna do this as public void ability input tag held void ability input tag released. I really think that there should be one more, but so what game were you guys playing that you beat your friend at? Oh, thank you for the follow, Lepen. Oh, how do you pronounce this? Lepen Pisico? Hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad. So I'm going to add a ability system component here, a reference. Does torque mod still work on the game / his version? And if so, are we going to get two versions? Also, the game we were playing is Dead by Daylight. So yes, he still works on the game. We only have one version, and it's this version. So I do the programming, Torque does the graphics and direction. So he's the product or the game. He's the designer and the essentially the lead. But if it comes down to programming stuff, I'm the lead. And I do all the programming. So he'll be in charge of making things look pretty and stuff like that, and I'll be in charge of making sure things actually work properly. So like your character's ability to sprint and its ability to like jump, use weapons, the jetpack system, um, you know, connecting to multiplayer games, hosting multiplayer games, all of that. That's all me. And then like if there's UI stuff, he'll eventually make a UI, and then I'll wire up the UI so the buttons do the correct things for the most part. Although he might do a little bit of that. I'm not entirely sure on how that's all going to work, but we're working on this together. We have a version control. Um, you can see we've got a couple different branches and stuff like that. We only started using version control recently though. This was one of his, right? You can see stuff like that, right? And then you've got my commits and stuff like that, and they're all kind of mixed in there. This is my move to enhance stuff. It's good times, good times. It's good shit. Now, where was this? Okay, so this will be get ASC. And it will return AU AG ability system component pointer. We'll generate this if AG ability system component. If not AG ability system component, we're gonna don't I already have it? Yeah, character base has it. I should probably do like the no, because we need to use the get ability system component. Yeah, this is what we actually want here. Because this way it does the fetch. There we go. That's a good question. There is somebody who Torque is talking to. I don't know where they're at in the stage of communication though. They might be close. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea where they're at. Do help. Literally right above it. Get ASC. Get ASC. So what we'll do, I had a feeling that we should probably be doing this because we don't actually know what the status is here. This would be AG ability system component, pointer AS, we'll just say ability system component equals get ASC. Is that not it? Sup, fluffies. Did I not get this right? Get ASC. What? Oh, that's why. There we go. Ugh. I was like, that's weird. There we go. Nothing much, just finishing up and animation for me mod. No one will. Unless it's a Bungie dev during nobody she hate during the Halo 2 days. Oh, I'm sure people will appreciate it. You just give it time. If you want to send it to me, I'll give it a watch. So the Fluffles actually does Halo modding. He's it's quite interesting to watch. I think he's making a custom campaign right now, if I'm not mistaken, right? Fluffles? Oh. Sprinkles to the main campaign. All right, that's fair. Do it. Kill. You kill him. Interesting. I don't know the story like at all. Oh wait, this is in here. Yeah. No, this is the character. This is the one that I'm looking for. I don't have the hard copies of the game, but I'll see if I can get MCC on my PC and view your mod. I don't know if MCC would work, would it? Wait, what? Let's see. Had to take last mod tool got me bad. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, one sec. Sorry, I gotta type this out. Try abilities. It was try, right? Give me one sec. Try activate ability. There we go. And then it's dot handle. Okay, so I think I should do this because this um or okay, so if it does not have this or this, we're gonna do a continue. Else, we're gonna do this. Look how much nicer this is. Oof, so good. Look at that. Just amazing. I think it has to go through Steam Workshop. Yeah, for the Master Chief Collection, it probably needs to go through Steam Workshop, right? But I will be releasing it on Nexus 2. I haven't compiled a map file in ages, so I don't know. There's rules? It's modding. There shouldn't be any rules. It's whatever the fuck you want it to be. Doesn't Nexus like have actual straight up porno on it? Like that's a whole thing over there, right? Like you can go and like put like porn into freaking Bethesda games and stuff like that, right? Ah, okay. So if it is active, so we do need to break this. God damn it. Ability, spec, input, rest. Oh, congratulations. We've had 100 messages today. Hell yeah. I think maybe one or two of those might have been YouTube messages, but I don't think so. I knew it. I knew it. So true. I didn't download it though because I'm a good boy. You're a good boy. I'm not, but I still haven't downloaded it because I don't play the game. I own it. I own it. I tried playing it. It's just uh it's too single player for me. You're you're yeah. They're just they are way too long. Way too long. Right, modifying Fallout is like the base games. Both are buggy as shit. Yeah, Skyrim is one of those games that you really, really love sometimes, and at others you would rather die than play. Well, all of the Bethesda games are like they're so vast and huge and interesting in a lot of ways. But the problem with them is they're fucking single player. And I want to play with my friends. Straight up, that's kind of the problem. I want to play with friends. So it's just like I don't want to I don't really play a whole lot of single player games. It's rare. They have to be like really small single player games for me to be interested. No. I would love to see somebody make something Skyrim-esque but multiplayer. That would be dope. It'd be such a huge undertaking. Like you'd need Fluffle's level of commitment to do it. Fluffles could probably do it. If you want to play Skyrim. Yeah, but no. No, I'm not. Yeah. If only I could do netcode and real programming. You do real programming. You do a variant of Lisp, dude. Also, Unreal is like really easy for that. So, you know, you're all set up to be a winner. I think it's really interesting that like so I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but so on my screen here, right? I can Oh no. Now I'm not partially invisible. Like sometimes I go partially invisible. It's really weird. You'd be fine. You'd be fine, Mr. Fluffles. You've got determination. All right, all right. Where are we here? We need to Yeah, I know. It's like I don't know how to trigger it. It's all just the RTX shit from Nvidia. All right, let's make sure I've got everything saved. Yeah. I have a little bit of a mess behind me, and then my girlfriend also. Sometimes I leave the door open, and my girlfriend doesn't like being on camera, so I gotta have something, and I can't put up a green screen unfortunately. So RTX it is. Look at that, we got an error. Oh, when I get errors. Wait, what's the error here? Yeah, that's right. There we go. Sometimes it's the little things. Do, 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 do. You attempted a dry. Do you know what I don't like about Restream, which I'm using at the moment, is that it doesn't show you Twitch notifications. And I really want my Twitch notifications. This is something that I really want to fix. Where when you land, there's a brief instance where you cannot move until the animation is done. So I'm going to implement that at some point. And I'm going to call it like landing or something like that. I'm going to go into the landing and it's going to be like the landing animation. I gotta fix it. It bugs me so much. You jump and then you slide as you're landing. Can I jump on top of this person? I think I can. No! Give me! Give me! I think that I should probably show the capsule and stuff like that because like I don't like the crouchingness of the jump. Especially if we're gonna do it with rockets, it's just like the jump doesn't need to be like that. Okay. We're getting there. There we go. Input tag. Movement test. Input tag. This is secondary attack. I think this would work. It's totally not working. Please make a minimum that you have to jump before the animation plays. I think everyone would get irritated if they jump one. You mean like this? This honestly, this isn't up to me. I'll bring it up with Torque. I have a feeling that he's gonna not want to have like it because it's gonna feel really clunky, right? We I understand his want for that, but we need to have a blend for with your moving. So you can like fall and immediately start moving without having to complete that animation. But also like it does make sense for it to be heavy because this is supposed to be a very large heavy machine. Like if I bring in a character here, this is what a character looks like compared to like the player, right? Like how hiya! This should actually just crush him. Boom! Crushed. Crushy. Well, I think that we're probably just going to get rid of it altogether. And it's going to be like, it should be played off of like velocity, right? Realistically, the animation should be played off velocity, but I don't know. I'm sure that it will feel better once we get further. It feels like shit right now, but you know. Where's my input mapping context? Secondary attack is inputted to this, which is here, which my secondary attack is the right mouse button. So it is actually bound, right? Tag. I'm gonna do the he's suggesting doing some actual debugging. I am totally down for that. Stop. Play. I want to know what freaking thing is being silly here. Oh. You and your Blender animations, man. Blender animations. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wait, did I launch it the right way? I did. Okay. Good, good, good. Ability system component here. And then we come over to here, and he's suggesting doing it on the held. So I'll do this and then hit play. We'll hit play. Come in here. There's the is valid. So here we're going to skip over this. Oh. Is it not valid? multi-heat-seeking missiles. If you are going down normal slash for humans stairs, it would feel weird if it like stopped and did the ground pound animation every step. Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't do that because it wouldn't actually be leaving the ground. Because if you actually look at like kind of the way a lot of this works. So what ends up happening is this is actually what stairs look like. Because doing stairs where it's like this, actually doing stairs like this is really expensive. Because you've got essentially you've got like, okay, so for this is one try, right? Followed by like essentially like a line here, and a line here, right? Excuse my shittiness. But this one here, right? You've got, if we look at the geometry for this, right? We've got this here creates an n-gon, right? So you've got to either come down or you come to the back, right? So you can do this is one way to do it. You could also do it like this where you come across here. But then this creates a situation where this is an n-gon because you've got 5 points you've got 5 points in it. So then you'd have to come down either this way, or all the way down, right? And this is for the collision, right? And you want collision to be as simple as possible because the simpler the collision is, the less it has to check, right? You could also probably do it like this, where you come down like this. This is actually not too bad, probably. And then this would come down like so. But then you've got these weird points. But because it's collision, it's probably not a big problem. Still not as performant as this, though, this bottom one, where it's just a triangle. Because then you've also got like, this comes out like this, right? And then we come back. So we've got to do these steps like this. Oops. Right? And then this gets chopped like this for collision as well. Right? Where if we were to take this and just, let's get a bigger brush. To do file new, don't save. So then if we were to take a triangle, just a base triangle, right? We draw it out like so. And then we draw down, right? This is one try. Then we can draw a line straight down like that. There's 2 tries, 3 tries. The backside here, if we were to look at this piece, would just be like a square, right? Either that or it had no collision there. So instead of each step having tries on the front being 4 plus tries just on the like front of it where it goes like this, you'd have the entire step would just be 2 on the front, 2 on either side, 2 on the bottom, and 2 on the back. So much cheaper. Sorry. Probably a little bit too much, but yeah. I'd actually show you in like Houdini. My favorite application for 3D modeling. This is probably the easiest way to show it. Also, so Unreal has the idea of how far you can step up or down, right? And it's by default set to like 60. So if you've got like 60 centimeters, you can step down onto it and step up onto it. You can adjust that obviously with however big your character is. So this is my favorite 3D modeling app. Yeah, depending on who you talk to, it's amazing or it's fucking terrible. So if we just put a box in, right? We can just grab this box here. And then we're just gonna grab some points here. Let's edit. Look at that, beautiful. And then we just fuse. Oh, I could totally see them doing that. Oh wait, I needed more. We can just, there we go. Beautiful. We're just gonna match size. There we go. And then we're gonna triangulate. So in games, game engines all require triangulation, especially for your physics collision boxes, right? So we look at this, right? And this is pretty simple collision wise, right? Every time you see these lines, right? Those are triangulations, right? Like this is an edge, right? To turn a quad into you split a quad into a tri. Super important. Now, if we're to say take another box, right? We put this box down, right? And like let's move. We'll make this a little bit smaller, right? So to do 0.5. Yeah, let's make it a bit thinner, 0.5. That seems about right. Maybe 1. There we go. Beautiful. Now, what we want to do is we want to make it go like this, right? So, to do transform, copy and transform, that's what it was. Copy and transform. So we want to move this up 0.1. And then we want to move it back 0.1. The other side. There, right? And then we can just do this. Freaking amazing. This should actually probably be 0.2. There, and then we'll come down to here and this will go back to 0.2. There we go. That feels better. Now we need to move all of these down, right? So we'll do an edit. We'll just do an edit here, right? So we'll do a select. Right? And we just want to move these down. Oh wait. We don't want to do one of these. Don't care about this. There we go. Oh wait. This transform is fine. Scalar down. We want this to be by 0.1. No, 1.1. Wait. 1. Yeah, no, it's this one. Yeah. This isn't quite what I'm looking for here. Uniform scale. Do not want a uniform scale. What is it? It's CY CEZ. Nope. Okay. We do that. No, that's not quite what I want. I don't want them to build off of each other. There's a way to do this. Oh well. We'll just do this. Sorry. Just getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Right. Hmm. Which is this? That might be a problem. Anyways, yeah, you see kind of the problem that we're gonna run into, right? Actually, I have an idea. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this. Give me a sec. Sorry, I'm just slowly going insane here. Scale to fit. There we go, and then we're just gonna do Boolean. And we'll do a blast. Interesting that that's a side together. That's super interesting. Why are the sides like that? Weird. there. One left to do. There's definitely a better way to do this. Um, there we go. There we go. And then polyfill. uh, there we go. Beautiful. Match size. There's definitely an easier way to do this. Don't mind my stupidity here. There we go. Beautiful. Look at those steps. Now if we triangulate again. This is where it's about to get fucky, right? Like look at all the polys here. There's definitely a better way to do this, but like look at how bad it is. So now you'd have to like check all these extra spots, and it's just like, ugh. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Don't do it. Versus this. Look how much nicer this is. Anyways. Houdini. Much more difficult for some things. Steps are actually really easy. The problem is that I haven't done them in a while, and I haven't really played with Houdini in a while, so I got to figure out why this is coming up as invalid. I need an F color. So we just never hit here. That's why. So how rampant is that though? Like that Destiny forgot how steep they can make things. Like is that something that happens a lot in Destiny? Because that would be fucking hilarious. I would laugh so hard. Okay, so let's hit play. Oh, now it works. Right, secondary attack. Uh, okay, so I'm there, and we have ability spec. Where's ability spec? What the fuck? Okay. Wait, why are we getting into weird spots here? Okay, so we're running into a problem right here. Like here is the problem, right here. Okay, so it's just straight up not doing it. So his is working, mine is not. I got to figure out why. Startup input tag, yes. Secondary attack, yes. Oh. That's a good question. I think the first iteration that I worked on was in October-ish. It's not very long. I've been making it networked first, right? Like everything, the first iteration of everything has to work over the network, and if it's not replicating, then it's not done. So it's a definitely a networked first development cycle for me, which does add complication, right? Like everything has to work over the network, or else there's no point in moving forward with it, right? Right mouse button. This should be working. I wonder if it has to do with me not changing this from this to, I wonder if it needs to be this. Let's try that. Hit play. Yeah, no, it's not even attempting to use it. Fuck's sakes. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Oh no, right. No, we are using this. Oh, okay. So this explains it. We're not actually executing here. We never hit this. Do I know why? Nope. Tag released. Oh, this is a problem. Ah, oh, come on. Why does this hate me so much? By a company of 2 people, and it turned out really good. I'm hoping that this turns out really good. It would be really cool if it did. Mm-hmm. I think this is going to take a little bit of time to troubleshoot, to be honest. Well, at least we got a little bit further. Okay. Step into. I think I forgot to do something here. I also think I'm gonna call it. My head's starting to hurt and I need to take a break again. Anyways, thank you to all the people who stuck around and chatted and whatnot. I will be back maybe for a little bit tomorrow morning before I have my D&D stuff, and then definitely on Monday. Tomorrow's a hard maybe though. All right. Well, thank you and ta-ta for now. Hey, Pseudo, my friend finally woke up from their nap, so they were wanting to play something peaceful before falling. If you're still streaming, I'll see if I can come back and watch. But if not, so one last question. I know that this would be more of a question for Talk Mod, but are you guys planning to add Steam cards and badges? I think that would be cool to have a L.A.P.D badge next to my as an icon. I have no idea. If we do add it, it will probably be on me to actually program that in. So I know that we'll probably end up with like achievements and stuff like that. But as far as all that, how all that works, I haven't even started looking into it. So if it's available, we'll probably do something around it. So we will see. Sorry, Fluffles. My head is hurting and I need to go. I will catch you guys later. Every time. G night. Yeah, sorry. Night. Yeah, maybe. All right, cheers.